Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. How y'all doing, Had Kids? I'm Q the Costa Rican, and today we're back with some more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet ranked Wi-Fi battles here in Regulation F Battle Stadium Singles. Guys, they finally allowed Walking Wake. We've had this Pokemon for months and haven't been able to use it in ranked, but today that changes. We're rocking out with choice specs in the sun with a speed boost so that we can outpace all those pesky threats. Now, I will say, just be warned. For one, I guess, first and foremost, check the description down below for the Pokebase if you want to look at all the EV spreads. Secondly, use the team at your own discretion if you end up borrowing it for yourself. Guys, this is not the most, fully optimized, gonna win you battles, 100% of the time type of a team. This is just fun in the sun. We're rocking out with the homies, and then we got Alcremie in the back as well. But yeah, it's a really fun team. I really wanted to use Sun. I use Sun a lot when a new regulation starts, and I haven't used it yet outside of... Actually, no, I did actually. I used it a few weeks ago, or last week. But yeah, now we got like all the sun guys. I've got all the sun guys. We got 3 dragons, which is why we're rocking out with Terra Fairy on 2 of those dragons. And then we got Venusaur, which is gonna be really fun with Chlorophyll. Could have opted for Growth, of course, to potentially have a better time sweeping. But at the same time, I felt like I just wasn't gonna get an opportunity to set up a Growth in front of anything. So I figured the coverage is nice. Sludge Bomb, Energy Ball for dual stab, Earth Power for pesky mons like Heatran and other steel types that would potentially wall us outside of Sun, and then Weather Ball, Terra Fire for, very strong Sun boosted Weather Balls, which could also give us some weird instances with like opposing weather like rain, even though I haven't seen a whole lot of rain yet, or more so snow, or sand, which I've seen plenty of thus far in this regulation. But yeah, we're using Gouging Fire again. We're using the loaded dice set with Heat Crash instead of Flare Blitz, so we have a little bit of longevity. Opted to go with Terra Fire so I can set up in front of something like Flutter Mane or just knock it out instead of Dragon Dancing, because most of them are booster energy, and honestly in the sun they're gonna get a speed boost anyways against us, which is, could prove to be a problem. But we have pretty much a dedicated lead Torkoal with Eject Pack Overheat, one of my favorite sunsetters in the game, because it can get up rocks, it can yawn, it can phase. It's a really nice Pokemon. We're using Max Fizz Def Raging Bolt with Sub Calm Mind, because my team kind of gets, like, outside of Venusaur of course and Walking Wake, like I guess, okay, what I'm trying to say is a Garganacl with the appropriate Terra type could kind of do a number on my team. So I figured using Raging Bolt to sell up in front of said Garganacl and not, get the sub broken by Salt Cure, and then being able to Calm Mind and then Dragon Pulse and Thunderclap, yada yada yada. This set is a little bit open to reverse setup, because if they are a fairy, of course, like our only move to hit them with is Thunderclap, and it works kind of like Sucker Punch, where it'll only attack first if your opponent's attacking you. If they choose not to attack you that turn, your Thunderclap will fail. So like that could prove to be an issue, but I really wanted to rock out with Sub Calm Mind and try it out, and so I had to opt for like Dragon Pulse Thunderclap instead of something like Thunderbolt, because I wanted the priority of Thunderclap. And the last but not least, I'm actually really excited to use this Alcremie set. It's Max Fizz Def, Max HP, Double Dance with Acid Armor, Calm Mind, Recover, and Alluring Voice with the Ayapapa Berry, so that we can get a decent amount of HP back once we get a little bit low. And then like if we recover and get our Ayapapa Berry like in the same turn, we'll basically be back to full. Regardless, you might be thinking, why would you be this instead of like Stored Power? Mainly because you get walled by Dark types, so like reliably beating Dark types is a little bit difficult, especially in this meta with this team, unless we Terra Fairy with something, of course. But also, you might be thinking, well, you get walled by Steel types. Yeah, they shouldn't be. No one should be bringing a Steel type to my Sun team matchup. You know what I mean? So like I felt like I could get away with it by bringing my whole entire team kind of beats Steel types. So I think Alcremie is pretty safe to be able to do that. And honestly, if we get the +6, then it don't matter. And if they try to set up alongside us, Alluring Voice is secondary effect, confuses an opponent that decided to set up alongside you. And as well, we have Aroma Veil, which blocks Encore and Taunt and things of that nature. So it's just a really fun set that I want to try out. It might not do well. I feel like it could have the matchup, given where we're at in the meta at the moment, but we'll see. If you want to use the team for yourself, the team ID is in the right hand corner, CMM6R1. Let me know in the comment section down below if you ended up using the team and how it went for you, as well as any other new Pokemon you guys might want to see me use in the future. But with that being said, guys, I'm gonna get up out of here. I almost did my outro. I hope you all liked the video. I hope you all subscribe if you're new, and I hope you all enjoy the battles. All right, y'all, here we are with our first battle. Using the Sun team, and of course we run into a Rain team. Haven't ever seen a Rain team yet since laddering in Regulation F, but here we are. We're seeing a Rain team. So things I mean, the good thing is Walking Wake is good in both in rain and sun, so it's actually like really fucking good here. Mimikyu looks to be a tad bit annoying, but this guy can kind of just set up in front of it, so like I'm not really too concerned. Low-key, same thing with this guy. And also, this Pokemon looks insane here, actually. Alcremie actually is like my win condition, like 110%. So I kind of want to just like, I mean, I'll be slower than the Pelipper, like no matter what they lead off. I'm just gonna lead off with this, and then I think I want to bring you, but I also want to bring you. Like we're definitely bringing Alcremie. It actually just wins this game, and then Loki this too. This also kind of just wins this game. Yeah, let's go for it. I actually don't need Torkoal. But just to change the weather, I could do it. So we're not bringing Walking Wake, unfortunately. But it'll be okay. It'll be okay. They did have a Water Absorb on. I don't know who they would want to bring. Like they definitely have to bring Pelipper. Otherwise, they just nerf their entire team. They're not bringing Scizor most likely. They could bring Mimikyu just for the sheer fact that I have 3 dragons that Mimikyu, you know, doesn't look terrible against. But then also Kingdra in rain is insane against my team. So we'll just see what happens. They do lead Ogerpon, which is perfectly fine. I mean, I'm max Fizz Def. I'm just going to hope Ivy Cudgel doesn't kill me, and I'm just going to click Overheat, man. The game's taking a minute to realize that I am, in fact, a Torkoal. And honestly, if they, like, pivot into Pelipper here, I literally just get Raging Bolt in and just start Calm Minding. I actually just sub up in front of it, actually. So yeah, let's just, I could get up Rocks, too, which would actually be really good. Let's actually just Overheat, though. They sub. Amazing. So this is actually really good for us. Because we should be able to break sub thanks to the sun. And we actually just get to go into Raging Bolt now. And threaten. We get a sub up of our own. Actually, I think. Raging Bolta against Ogerpon Whalesprang. If you have, let's see, so your sub. I guess I don't want to, they could Encore me, so I don't really want to initially set up. I think I just want to fire off a Dragon Pulse. It looks like the best I could do. They could go, like, raw into, the, Mimikyu, but I think just Dragon Pulse looks really good here. So I'm just going to click it. They play rough. That's going to do 0, which is amazing. You love to see it. And we're going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, almost all of it. And so now, they have to make a play whether they're going to sack this off. Because I'm going to Thunderclap. Or what? Or like, what are they doing? I'm Thunderclapping. I don't care if you switch or if you sub up. Yeah, let's go. We get a kill, baby. Raging Bolt. First KO of the team. You love to see it. So now, depending on what comes out here, like if it's Pelipper, I sub. If it's Kingdra, I Terra Fairy and Dragon Pulse. I don't think it would be Kingdra. If it's Archaludon, I do the same thing. I sub. I mean, I Terra Fairy and sub. It's Mimikins. Okay, I mean, I guess I'm fine with this. I kind of want to wait. Because Alcremie can win, like, for sure, for sure. How many more turns of Sun do I have? Damn, this kind of sucks. I mean, they don't know my full moveset. Like, they will Swords Dance here, which is the unfortunate part. I'm just gonna sub. If they raw play rough, good play. But I wanna... They do. Damn. Okay, so that's unfortunate. That sucks. I actually wish I didn't just have this dual stab. I wish I had Thunderbolt as well. But I couldn't... Like, I wanted Substitute, because I feel like Garganical kind of shits on my team too. But with this being Substitute, it would have been really nice. I explained this all in the intro. Regardless, let's just break their disguise then. Since they want to be silly. And then I guess we don't necessarily need the sun anymore. As they play rough again and kill me. Like, I could have Terra Fairied and tanked those play roughs, but I don't know. The sunlight does fade, but I'm actually going to go out into my Alcremie. Because that wasn't Life Orb Mimikyu, right? That wasn't Life Orb Mimikyu. It could be the funny Curse Mimikyu, which would kind of be shitty against this Alcremie, like, specifically. But, we literally just set up on this guy. So I'm just going to Acid Armor. And see what they want to do. Like, I don't think anyone in the back could beat... Like, I don't know what the third Mon is. Yeah, they just play rough. That does 0. Actually did a lot. And we're going to Acid Armor. And then we... Calm Mind? I think? They are the funny curse set. Okay. 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 That's unfortunate. We will get our berry eventually, though. So, like, it's not the end of the world. Like, I think we actually might get it on this turn. Right? So we might not even have to recover. Do we get it on this turn? I think we do. No. Looks like we do have to recover. Oh, this is great. Wait, this is actually perfect. This is actually huge. Big recover. It just depends on what the mon in the back is. Man, I wish I would have just Thunderclapped this Pokemon. Yeah, because if they hit us... I mean, I'm just going to Alluring Voice. I'm just going to hit this Pokemon. Or +1. Like, surely we... Nice, they missed 2. That's amazing. Okay. So, if it's one of the water types in the back, or our Chaludan, we just Terra, Water, and then recover. And then potentially just spam our button? Do we get the berry here? No, okay. We're at 77. Alright. When the fuck does this berry proc? Isn't it 1/3? I thought it was 1/3. Is it 1/4? I thought it was 1/3. It is Scizor. Okay, this is amazing. We're actually so fine here. We just click this. Wait, we actually just win the game by just, like, going hard into Torkoal. But we can finish... Torkoal can finish it off later. We actually just, Yeah, I think we just do this. I think we just tear Water, recover. Let's see if they tear as well. That'd be pretty funny. They're not going to tear it here because they got no reason to, I guess. But it would be pretty funny. Them bullet punching shouldn't matter. So let's see what they end up doing. They do Swords Dance. Okay. That's actually very interesting. I don't think they can kill my Torkoal from full. I guess I should have went... For the guaranteed win, I should have went hard Torkoal. But at the same time, like, I still have my berry on this Pokemon. I am just going to start chipping it down with Alluring Voice. Because since I'm Terra Water, like, they're really not doing anything to me. I'm just going to Alluring Voice. They know my whole set, so they know I'm a Fairy type. But I feel like even at like, does Torkoal die to a +6 hit? No. Oh, CC maybe. Yeah, if they have CC, I might die. Oh, perfect. Actually, wait, I forgot about Alluring Voice's secondary effect. Let's actually go. Curse sucks so much, but I think we're low-key still, like, powering through, which is hilarious. So we really just need them to hit themselves, which would be funny. Hit yourself. Just do it. You have a lot of attack right now. It'd be so silly. It'd be so silly. Knock off. No, my berry! My berry! Okay, I think we just, start... Like, we die on this next turn. Unless they hit themselves. So, I'm just gonna click Alluring Voice. My berry! I wanted to eat that! That was mine! Alright, it'll be fine. Hit yourself. Just please. Like, come on. We're using Alluring Voice. We're using Mono Alluring Voice. Oh, they SD again! Amazing. Okay. Low-key, if I would have actually died there, that would have actually been better. So, I'm actually mad I recovered. Because... Oh, they have a berry of their own. That's unfortunate. I mean, as long as they're not CC, they definitely should be. But as long as they're not CC, we're actually so fine. Oh, big damage. Please hit yourself just one time. Just once. I'm only asking nicely. Please, come on. You're confused still. Come on. Third time's the charm, Scizor. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Alcremie just 1v1 a Scizor, guys. Alcremie just 1v1'd a Scizor, guys. Things you love to see. I really was kind of looking forward to using this team, but I also really didn't... I was really hoping Alcremie didn't, like, pop off immediately, because trying to get this mon on the thumbnail is going to be a bitch and a half. You guys don't know, but a little bit of fourth wall breaking. We use Blender to get our Pokemon PNGs for the thumbnails, and every single form has its own folder, so I gotta somehow find this Alcremie form folder, and that's for me to worry about. Let's get on to the second battle. It's actually so funny we fought a rain team straight up, because I did not foresee that. Walking Wake, I believe, has the speed tier here, right? We're 10. What are we? Oh, we're 109. Zoroark is in fact 110. but still looking really, really nice here. But yeah, like I said, I'm kind of upset that Alcremie popped off immediately because, it's gonna be a bitch and I have to try and put on the thumbnail if it does it again. But it's fine. We could probably, maybe Raging Bolt instead. Speaking of Raging Bolt, looks amazing here. Outside of the Mammal Swine, of course. But I think we just lead off with Torkollingtons. If they lead off with Heatran, or Zoroark disguised as Heatran, that's going to be a little bit problematic. But I think bringing... I mean, it looks so good. But I get absolutely walled by the Heatran. There's no shot. But they shouldn't bring Heatran, in theory, right? Like, they just shouldn't. What's my moveset on this Pokemon? We got 20 seconds. Okay. We're bringing this, and we're bringing the Wakers? The Wakers. Yeah, because Terra Fairy, Hydro Steam in the Sun actually looks very, very spammable. So, we'll see. We'll see what they do. If they do lead off with Zoroark disguised as Heatran, or if we just, like, we see Heatran, I'm just going to hit it with Earth Power, I think. I guess I could also just get up Rocks. But then we don't break the potential Sash on this guy. Okay, so it's Espeon. That's amazing, actually. That's actually amazing. So Torkoal versus Espeon. I don't really think that's something I should worry about. Like, worst case scenario, it's Specs, and we don't get... Well, that's Psy Shock. What about Psychic? Oh my god. Specs actually could just OHKO my guy here. But it's a 25% chance. So, I am just going to click Overheat. They trick. No, my Eject Pack! Wait, if we got Specs, though... If we just got Specs, we just got Specs, baby. We just got fucking Spectacles. Oh, when we land, this gotta kill. This gotta... Specs Torkoal, baby. We didn't want it to happen, but it happened. Let's go. Okay. We got a game, folks. We've got a game. This does kind of enable something to come in here. But I mean, I have a Specs Torkoal in the back. If it's... Honestly, if it's Walking Wake, I think we just go raw into... I mean, if it's Heatran, we just go raw into Walking Wake. I guess same thing if it's Mammo. Because we shouldn't die to an Earthquake into an Ice Shard. The Sociable. Okay, it is Mammo. This could very easily be Sash. Honestly, I'm just going to hit it again. Fuck it. We ball. Kill me if you want to. Trailblaze. Okay, that's actually really bad. I mean, my Wake does get a speed boost, so it's fine. We're still Specs at -2. In the Sun. Yeah, I mean, that still does a lot of damage. Thank you for the Specs, bro. So now they have to either kill us here or die. So I'm just going to Overheat. I could unironically Terra Grass and, like, 1v1 this Pokemon, but it's fine. If they choose to Trailblaze again, that'll be problematic. But they just Earthquake, which is great. Hopefully it kills us. It doesn't. Or let's just kill them. That also would be really good. Nice. Okay. I mean, we're -6 Torkoal. Specs in the Sun. I might switch out, like, depending on what the last mon is. His Sun team is really fun. They do have somewhat of an off-meta team, though, so it's like, you know what I mean? Against, like, the... Oh my god, this Pokemon. I think we just go Hard Wake. And I Terra Fairy. How many turns of Sun do we have left? 2. Yeah, we gotta go Hard Wake, I think. We can go Hard this, too. But Earthquake makes the most sense. I mean, if they do... this is tough, because if they do hit us with a Dragon move, who would I rather lose? I just don't want to give them free turns, which is the issue. I guess I gotta go Wake. If they dance here, this is perfect for us. What Terra type would they be? Like, would they be Fairy or Steel? That's just what it comes down to. I guess they could be Fire as well. They Lights... A little too late for that, buddy. A little too late for that. We're just gonna Terra, and I'm just gonna Blast. I mean, if they Terra as well, as long as they don't dance, we should be okay. But I can also sack Torkoal on this following turn, and then bring this back in if they do end up dancing with Terra Steel. But if they don't, if they just... I don't know why they use Screens Drago last, you know what I mean? I feel like if you're using Drago, especially with Screens, you probably should lead off with it, most likely. But... or at least bring it in before you bring in the Mammo. Regardless, they are Terra Dragon, so we're good. We're so good here. We're fine. Even through Light Screen, we're Specs. We'll 2-hit KO. We never get OHKO by any one move after the fact, so, like, we're good here. I'm curious about this damage. Specs, Terra Blast, Fairy, behind a screen. Did a lot, so let's fucking go. They drag it. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir, not against me. Not against my Terra Fairy Drago, baby. And yeah, now we just kill them. We've always been faster, so we just Terra Blast again. And Walking Wake gets to claim a life. You love to see it. I mean, hey, the Sun team's winning games. It's 1-2 so far, which, you know, against Rain, where they didn't bring the Rain Gang, and then against this team, where they didn't bring either of the Metamons, being Ursaluna or Heatran. Like, that was, like, the most, quote-unquote, like, the most used Pokemon that they have on their team. But they didn't bring either one, so I guess we lucked out. I guess also Ursaluna had a bad matchup against all these special attackers. So let's get into the third. Maybe we can win 3 in a row with the Sun Gang. Okay, the only Mons we haven't, like, brought and or used yet is kind of Venusaur, which does look pretty good here. We outpace everything, especially under the sun. I do kind of like just leading off with Torkoal. I think we do actually. Let's try and bring like everyone on the squad, because I mean we brought Gouging Fire but didn't use it. So I think we go Torkoal. I want to just force Venusaur in, although Terra Fairy Wake looks really good too. But I also kind of like the submon of Raging Bolt here. What is Umbreon's speed tier? 65, and I believe I'm creeping that. I have like 12 speed. I have 40. Oh wait, no, we are naturally outpaced. So I think we actually would be so good here to like if they bring Umbreon, like Raging Bolt just wins. But also they could Encore me with Dragonite, so that'd be a little bit unfortunate. But it also looks really good against like Prim, which looks decently well against my team. Yeah, I don't know. Because, like, Wake for initial offense just makes sense. This guy also, like, fucks. But, like... Yeah, I think it's got to be Wake, actually. It's Wake. It's Wake. I'm sorry, Bolt. If they do bring Umbreon, maybe I'll regret it. But we'll try to fish for Sludge Bomb poisons with Venusaur in front of the Umbreon anyways. I mean, best case scenario, they lead off with Umbreon. They yawn me as I overheat with Torkoal. That's the best case scenario, of course. Let's see. Torkoal, or no, not, yeah, Torkoal does about like 30%. And then Venusaur in the sun with Terrifier and Weather Ball does not do a lot. We'll just see what they do. They do lead off with this Pokemon. Okay, so this Mon is actually insanely scary. Toxtricity. Toxtricity. Hello? Tox? Does it OHKO me is what I'm trying to get at. Does it OHKO my Torkoal? I mean, regardless, my player remains the same. I will be overheating. Boom Burst, that's specs. Terra Normal Boom Burst does in fact OHKO. But they gotta be fearful of the Earth Power. But regardless, if they like shift gear here, we're sitting pretty, because then we just go out into Venusaur. So I think we just Earth Power here. I mean overheat. We just overheat here in case they like Terra Flying. Yeah, we just overheat here. We just overheat. There's nothing to think about. They do T-Spikes. Amazing. I'm so glad I brought Venusaur. Holy shit. Torkoal, land your move, buddy. You can do it. Put your Torkoal into it. Yeah. I'm so glad I brought this guy. Hell yeah. Big damage. Against Toxtricity. So Torkoal in the sun. Did do a fuck ton. Hashtag bars. So Venusaur should be able to just kill it with anything. And we're going to absorb T-Spike, which is amazing. I kind of want to just click Sludge Bomb, honestly. Like, I feel like it kills this Pokemon. Like, is this at 36%? It's at well under 36%. They don't have a Steel type. Yeah, I think I just click Sludge Bomb. I don't want to fuck around with, like, potential Lottie switching in. So yeah, I just click Sludge Bomb. Nice, perfect. I mean, if we catch the Umbreon, that'll be amazing. If we catch the Dragonite, that'll also be really good. Amazing. Amazing. Couldn't have asked for a better turn. Now, sometimes these are... poison, please? Damn. Sometimes these are Terra Steel. But then if they do that, I just Weather Ball the next turn. So I'm just going to opt to Sludge Bomb again. Because once this thing is, like, weakened more, we get the poison. Amazing. My Wake just wins, I think, with Terra Fairy. On whatever comes in next. As they drag... Hold on. Who's going to tell them? They might kill me with, They actually might kill me with, what's it called? With E-Speed, +1. Terra Normal. I'm at 125. Yeah, because of Life Orb chip. If they Terra Normal, they kill me. But then that's fine. We've done enough chip to the team to the point where, like, Torkoal comes in and overheats again, I guess. So, like, yeah, they would have to Terra here to kill me. And then I think they actually die as well. So, I'm just gonna Weather Ball in the off chance that they Terra Steel here on the Sludge Bomb and, like, Roost. Because Weather Ball should still kill the Dragonite. So, yeah, I'm just going to do that. Let's go. GG's. We might even get one more kill. I think this only does... Life Orb only does 15 HP, right? 15? 15? I don't see any priority mods besides Entei. Yeah, we get another kill. Yo, Venusaur. I'm actually glad I brought it to the third one. Holy shit, okay. Toxic Spike's toxicity is not too bad, honestly. If you don't, like, if you're, like, a lot of people aren't running poison types these days, so, like, I totally get it. Anyways, I go back down to this Mon. Perfectly fine. We'll see what your last Mon is. Will the sun go away? It will. That's amazing. Yeah, we just, I guess we just Weather Ball. I thought something happened there for a second. Like, it, like, kind of paused. So I was, like, kind of worried. The worst case scenario is if I go Torkoal on, say, on like either sub Prim or sub Lottie. So maybe I just, like, I don't need the speed boost with this guy. I actually don't need the speed boost. So I actually just go in a Walking Wake. And then if they're like a Terra Steel Latios, I can then pivot into Torkoal and then overheat and then kind of get away with it. So it is Prim. Okay, perfect. So we actually just Terra Fairy here with Specs. I don't know how much this is gonna do if they do in fact if they're like AV, but if they're AV, then I think it becomes a little bit easier to deal with. Potentially. Yeah, if they're not AV, we like have a good chance to 2-hit KO. I mean, so like this is my best bet, so I am gonna click this button. Kind of wish we would have brought the other guy now, but it is what it is. We'll see what they do, because like they could be a number of this Prim could do anything. Like we don't know. If it's Calm Mind, Draining Kiss, we might lose as well, but we are Specs, so we're gonna get initial damage off on something. If this does very much less than half, then they're AV as hell. Oh, look at that. That's not AV at all. Let's go. Calm Mind. We're doing it. I don't care what Terra type you are. I don't care what's happening. We're clicking it again. Because there's no way Draining Kiss... you don't get enough. You don't get enough back. I refuse to believe. You don't get enough back. You don't get enough back. You just don't get enough back. I refuse to believe. Walking away. Oh, do not be Terra Steel. Do not be Terra Steel. You're not Terra Steel. Terra Poison! No way. No way. Alright, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? Because I just go into Torkoal and Yawn, and then Earth Power, I think. Alright, are they Draining Kiss? They're Calm Minding. Okay. I go into Torkoal and Yawn. 100%, 100%, 100%. Because then I can come back in and Hydro Steam, and it's a lot stronger. That's crazy. We go into Torkoal and we Yawn. If they end up being Substitute, they end up being Substitute. There's nothing I can do about that. But, yeah, we just gotta Yawn. We just gotta Yawn. That's all. Yeah, that wasn't even, like, max HP, Primarina. That was, like, some sort of crazy thing. They Moonblast. Amazing. That does, in fact, do a KO, actually. Holy shit. Which is fine, actually. Which is so fine. I'm actually just gonna Earth Power. I don't need to Yawn. I don't need to Yawn. Because we just need to keep it. Yeah, this is fine. That might kill. Okay. This is fine, I think. We just Hydro Steam now. It's our best move. And we hope for the best. We just gotta Hydro Steam now and hope for the best. That's just what it comes down to. So let's see. Can Walking Away clutch up? We're gonna raise our speed, which does not matter in this particular scenario. But yeah, now we just Hydro Steam. It's literally our best bet. Please kill. Come on. Specs Wake. I refuse to believe. Let's go. Come on. Walking Wake's a problem here in Regulation F. Let's fucking go. You'd love to see it. 1v1ing Primarina. Shout out to Terra Fairy. Terra Fairy was also, I explained this in the intro, obviously, but our team has 3 dragons, so, like, kind of needed Terra Fairy on at least 2 of them, you know what I mean? But yeah, surprised, we didn't run into any Flutter mains, we didn't run into, like, any meta teams. We are still not a Master Vault tier on our alt account, so it does make sense. But yeah, I will say, you know, like I said in the intro, use this team at your own discretion. Definitely, like, not the best team formulated for 3v3s, but it is very fun. I think Alcremie has a place, because in theory, like, people shouldn't. That one guy did end up bringing Scizor, and we did 1v1 it, but at the same time, they really shouldn't be bringing Steel types to the Sun team. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's why Alcremie can kind of get away with showing up with just mono fairy move. But yeah, I mean, that's going to be it from us today, guys. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button, like the video, let me know in the comment section down below any other new Pokemon you guys might want to see me use in the future. But with that being said, I'm going to get out of here, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.